Hey everybody, it's Scott Steen with winnersandwhiners.com coming to you from the C-Dub studio on the expansive first floor of the Winners and Winers Sports and Entertainment Complex to bring you today's Deep 3. As always, if you would be so kind to dig in what we're doing, maybe you made a little money there the last couple days, make sure you give us the old thumbs up on this video to let us know that, yeah, I approve. And of course, if you haven't done so already, make sure that you get subscribed to our YouTube channel. Get notified every time we put up brand new content, and it should be flying pretty hot and heavy here. So make sure you get signed up. Join 7,000 of your closest friends as our YouTube subscribers. We appreciate the effort, of course. And speaking of the effort, we want to know what you're playing, man. Tell us what you're doing in the comment section. Give us your best 5, up to 5. Doesn't have to be 5. It can be less. If you want to put more in there and help out your fellow cappers, that's fine. We're just going to grade your best 5. You get them right, we'll give you the shout out. You get enough of them right, just like a C-Dub, you will be our capper of the day. And of course, to help you on your capping journey, don't forget to check out the premier site for predictive analysis on each and every sporting event going on in America every single day. And that, of course, would be winnersandwhiners.com, as well as our sister site, statsalt.com. Can't beat it. You find me anywhere with more information on more games, and you let me know what it is. I challenge people all the time. Put it in the comment section. Tell me a site that is better than either one of those. You can't do it. I'm going to save you the trouble. Can't do it. Winnersandwhiners.com and statsalt.com. Simply the best. All right. So, how did we do yesterday? Not too shabby. We ended up going 2-1 on the Deep 3 as the Toronto Raptors certainly took care of business there, as did the Wisconsin-Michigan State under that came through with flying colors. Fairfield, you know what, I'll take the blame for that one. I turned that game on early in the first half. Fairfield was up by 5. Like, oh yeah, we're clicking right along. They turned the ball over, gave up a 3, and I said, nope, not watching that one anymore. But they ended up going down by 5. They were down by 5 most of the game, just pushing and shoving right there around that number where we needed them to be. But alas and alack, they ended up losing by 7. And that was our only loss on the day, as we did go a perfect 2-0 on the premium side as well. We had the Atlanta-San Antonio over, and we had those Yale Bulldogs to cover 12 points. And both of those things absolutely happened. So 4-1 we do on today's plays, and that, my friends, is, like I said, anything over 3-2, it's gravy. And as you might have guessed by looking at me, I love me some gravy. I'm going to get some gravy on French fried taters. All right, so let's take a look. I promise, no more impressions. That's my last impression for the day. Do you do an impression? No, my training's in the field of psychology. Shout out Airplane. Okay. Oh, also, the astute Aardvark put his COD POD, the capper of the day, play of the day. It was for today, and he had Niagara under 147. Absolutely, that one ended up, I think, at 138. Nice play there, Sir Sniffer. That was a fat grub that was teed up there, and he knocked it out of the park. So well done, my capper of the day friend, the astute Aardvark on the Niagara under. All right, let's see if we can keep this train rolling, as Casey Jones might have said. Starting off in the NBA as the Orlando Magic travel west to take on the Golden State Warriors after they stay west. This is the 5th game of their 5-game West Coast swing. Orlando, 4.5-point road favorite in this one. You know, neither of these teams scores many points, but the difference is the Magic actually scores more points on the road, and they've averaged 105.5 on their West Coast swing so far, and they've split those 4 games straight up, going 3-1 also against the number. This Warriors team, well, they gave a valiant effort in Denver, but they ended up taking the L. And speaking of L's, that's kind of their thing these days. They've lost 10 straight, and over that 10-game stretch, they have covered just 3 times. The Magic, well, they're still playing surprisingly good basketball. They've won 6 of their last 9, and they have covered 7 of those 9 contests. Give me the hot team to finish their road trip. They had a day off. I think they get the win and get the flock out of there and the cover. Give me the Orlando Magic and that defense minus the 4.5 points. Speaking of defense, we're taking a look at the West Virginia-Kansas State game. Yeah, I love me those Cats, but man, this ain't their year, kids. I'm looking at the Kansas State team total under 60 in this one. Kansas State, they've averaged just 57.7 points per game in conference play, and they haven't faced a defense anywhere near as good as this West Virginia Mountaineer squad. Mountaineers have the 8th best scoring defense in the country, And only because Baylor is even better are they not leading the conference. They are second in the Big 12 in scoring defense. They've given up just 51 points per game in conference play, and they're not exactly playing the sissies. Those include games at KU and a home game against Texas Tech. Love you purple and white, but this ain't your day or your week or your month or probably your year either. Give me the Kansas State Wildcats, team total under 60. And you know it, you love it. Ba-da, ba-da. Just when you thought it was safe to go back to the betting, ba-da, ba-da, ba-da. It is the Toledo Rockets and the Akron Zips coming there from Akron, Ohio. We are going to play, kids. Are you ready? I know this is going to be a big shocker to you. We're going to play the first half under in this Akron game. Game caps out at 139. I'm going to guess our under for the first half somewhere in the 65 range. Maybe even bleed it up to 65.5. That would be nice. You know, guys, just like last year, this Akron defense takes some time to get accumulated too. They have given up just 22.3 points per game in the first half of their 3 conference games so far this year. The only struggle would have been in our last game, Akron scored 44 in the first half. Now, Toledo isn't great. They are better than NIU, and they should be good enough to keep Akron from hanging 40-plus in the first half. Hang on to your hats. You know, this is a solid play, but it's very compressed action there in the first half, and you almost always have a little bit of sweat involved. But gimme the Akron-Toledo first half under, whatever that turns out to be. We're going to say 65. And speaking of unders, how about those K-State Wildcats team total under 60? And finish it off with a nighttime play of the Orlando Magic minus 4.5 at the Golden State Warriors at the end of those 3 games. You guys can join me. We'll pick up our winning tickets, and we will head back to the window. All right, guys, if you want to get down on the premium service, I will put the link in the description of the video. This is the time when I should be heating up, and that's kind of what we did here. And I think we're about to go on a little bit of a run, he said optimistically. So if you want to get down on the premium team, we'd love to have you aboard. Put the link in there, follow it, and you will be on the Preem team. All right, let's see how you guys did today with the shout-outs. And first start with a couple comments. Talked to the Divine Greek yesterday, kind of a blast from the past. He said one of those he's doing well. Thanks for the shout-out. And we talked about getting texts from scam decappers. Said, I've been getting a text once a week from the sports guru saying things like, going for our 80% winning standard again, and 10 monster picks you can't afford to miss out on. He said, let's get the Ouzo over rocks ready for tonight. Opa! Like me some Ouzo. You guys like Ouzo? If you like black licorice, oh man, it's like drinking black licorice. If you don't like black licorice, you will not like Ouzo. But Ouzo is my friend. I've broken many a plate under the influence of Ouzo. The Carrot, he's putting his deep cut of the day out there. It's Frank Black. Headache. Turn it up, man. So it's a great video. What a nerd. Frank Black, ex-lead singer of the Pixies when he was known as Black Francis. So, and then he turned into Frank Black. Get it? And Paul Grimin was talking to Carrot. He said, man, you really know your UAE and Qatar soccer, or Qatar soccer. I wish I read the comments sooner so I could tell you all the best from the Netherlands. Paul, it is good to have you aboard from the Netherlands, man. I love our folks over there in Europe. I know you follow the beautiful sport. But Paul said he also caps American sports as well. So hopefully he will be no stranger to the comment section. And if you like a lot of action, you come to the right place, because Carrot's putting some plays up there each and every day. And the Wizard of Oz said he's not the COD, but he loves the Thunder Heat over 216. Thank me tomorrow, mates. I'm doing it right now, Mr. Wizard of Odds. Thanks for that play. I actually tailed it, and it actually came through in fine fashion as the Thunder and Heat went over 216. So thank you, sir. I appreciate it. All right, so let's move on. Find out who had perfect attendance today. Just a couple people. It was C-Dub and the Wizard of Odds. Talks about no justice, man, with that good play. A couple guys got juiced. That is the astute Aardvark and Derek Saunders. Although Derek had a 3-team parlay, hit the first 2 legs, and then he had his third leg, Michigan minus 155. Dude, I could not make any sense out of that whatsoever. I counted it as a loss because Michigan got whooped, but you got to let me know what that should have been on that money line there. So we did have a number of people out there paying the bills today, bringing home the bacon. doing what needs to be done, starting off with that Mad Carrot. His first 5 picks went 3-0 plus 80. Kiss to Degenerate, nice day for him, 2-1 plus 90. Corgi Small, love hearing from Corgi again. He went 3-1 straight up, 0-1 on his parlay. That's plus 90 on the day. Kent P, 2-0 straight up, 0-1 on the parlay, plus 100. The aforementioned Divine Greek, opa, going 4-1, plus 290. Chris Johnson also went 4-1, plus 290. What do you know, guys? We have dual cappers of the day, the Divine Greek and Chris Johnson, both picking up 290 beanaroos. Nice job, guys. Congratulations. You, my friends, are our cappers of the day. Either one of you or both of you have some capper of the day, play of the days that you want to put out for Sunday's action. That would be fine and as well as dandy. It's NFL, but if you got something else cooking, by all means, share it with the class. We would love to pick those brains, all right? For the rest of you guys, Saturday, kids, no excuses. Got a lot of games out there, a lot of plays. It is time to make some money. We got to get that cheddar in the bank so we can hammer those NFL games tomorrow, all right? And hey, I got an idea. Why don't we meet back here tomorrow about the same time? We'll talk about it. We'll bitch about those bad beats. We'll brag about those fat stacks. We got them stacks. They're getting fat, baby. And then it'll be Sunday, everybody. Where would you rather be? NFL Conference Championship Day. My Kansas City Chiefs going for their first Super Bowl appearance in 50 years. You know what? We're going to jump in there. We're going to fire it up. And we are going to do it all again, all right? You guys take care. As always, thanks for watching. Couldn't do it without you. Love each and every one of you. Appreciate it. Let's make that money today. Good luck on all of your plays. And I will see you guys back at the window. Take care.